Hey, it's Winner. So let's continue our journey of Archimesh. And previously we talked about how to make walls, how to make use of grease pencil and quickly make the design come to 3D. Okay, use grease pencil, draw a sketch, and make it, boom, just get the wall ready. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the column. And I'm amazed by this Roman style columns. So if you search for the Roman architectural columns, you got some great design. It's a wonder that people so many years ago can achieve a really elegant design like this. It's really interesting. So I'm thinking maybe we can use the Archimesh and draw inspirations from this Roman architecture. Okay, so basically it's just a triangle. We got some walls and we got a lot of columns. Okay, so let's try to replicate this and continue our study of Archimesh. And by the way, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumb up. Okay, give it and then watch. It's I really need it. Okay, so it's a huge favor for me. Okay, so yes, to me, not my English is not perfect, so forgive my English. You're doing a huge favor to me. Let's quickly go to 7. All right, and we can just holding D. Just another tip for you. Holding D, and I'm going to make a Roman architecture like this. So just get something like this and draw room from draw. Okay, you don't need to check the ceiling, but you need to close it and give it some sort of floor. Okay, so yeah, pretty neat, huh? And yeah, I think the one part is not good enough, so it got like a glitches. So what I'm going to do is to make maybe a measure. Maybe not measure, maybe just to hold some sort of like straight line to draw it, or maybe just, yeah, I have another idea. Okay, I just draw like 3 walls and make it like automatically connect. Okay, close. Okay, and I can get some sort of a wall. Okay, it's not perfect, it's definitely not perfect. So if you look here, it's definitely not perfect, but it can quickly get a job done. Okay, and we got a wall 1, 2, 3 here. And what I'm going to do is to make it like an arc sort of thing. So I'm going to advanced, get a somewhat of peak here, and advanced get some sort of peak here. And the peak should be the same. So I'm going to go for a yeah. Maybe I should get the roof. Okay, so 1.5. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, pretty good. So 1.5. Go to the side view, front view. Okay, sorry. And I got some sort of like this. Okay, so just like a placeholder. Doesn't really matter that much because we're going to add column. So if you got the element, this is just a room. Everything is inside of a room that we previously talked about. Then we can click this column, and we got the column here. Okay, so by the way, this column panel will only show once. Okay, so do be careful if you like click anywhere else and then create another thing and say, hey, I'm not finished with the column, it won't appear. Okay, so just be very careful about this column. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to I think I just add another wall here. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to go to this column and click this and be very careful about design of the column. So first I'm going to just move the position a little bit. Right now it's like a 2 back side. If you got front view, it's like at the back. I don't want that because by the way, it's there because you got this anchor here. You can just move this 3D cursor to maybe front. I'm not aiming for like a precise view because this whole building is just hand drawn. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to just some sort of move it to the front and make something like this, okay, and then all the way like a support, something like that. It's just give you like a view that is so Roman sort of like structure, okay. Forgive my English. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to right now, I think I just messed something up. It won't show this column that I want it to do. So I'm going to grab it, maybe y-axis, and okay, it's gone. So I can't change the position. So yeah, I think I have to. I wanted like to get around with the 3D cursor, but in fact I can't. So what I'm going to do is to let me just make this not so rough. Okay, let's just make the 3D cursor like the go back to selection to cursor to world origin. Okay, so just go back to here and quickly got the room ready. So what I'm going to do is to get a room. Okay, we got 4, 2, 3, 4, and do not close walls. And I'm going to get a like 10 maybe. Okay, I got like a 10, and then there will be a minus. Okay, because you maybe just not got the the underpart ready. Okay, we don't need that underneath part. So never mind. Let's just quickly generate this. So minus maybe 5. Okay, then there will be the minus 10, just going back, and there will be a like a 5 or something. Okay, so it's actually close. Then you can close the baseball, so there will be no baseball. You can add this. Right now, let's just switch it off because we don't want that. And of course, you don't need to like get all this closed. You can just Shift and A to add in a mesh and plane. Okay, you can just scale it up. And this is like a normally I would do something like this just to save a little bit time without actually closing the mesh. Okay, because I can always move it. And yeah, and of course you can just go to the edit mode. It's another trick for you. So you go to edit mode, and you can maybe select one of the point here, and you can, I think it's Shift and S, cursor to the cursor to active, or cursor to select it. Okay, so the cursor will be here, and what I'm going to do, maybe snap it to the left. Okay, maybe to here. So Shift and S, cursor to select it, and then what I'm going to do is to actually create this. So let's go to the go outside of the edit mode, and then what I'm going to do is to add the column. So in order to add a column, it's fairly simple. You just need to select the column. You click it, it will automatically appear as the 3D cursor. So yeah. So let's go to front view. Let's check it out. Yeah, pretty good. So we've got approximately the same height. That's good. That's good. And then what I'm going to do is to we can change the radius. Okay, let's just change the radius. Top radius, total height. Let's just focus on this, and you can change the radius. I don't think it need to be changed. Okay, and it's gone. It's gone, and I think I can. And by the way, I think if you lose this, I think if you press F9, sometimes you can get it back. Sometimes you can't. Okay, you can't. So let's do that again. So you have to be extremely careful about this sort of thing. So column, okay, and just you can make it rectangular or circular. I love the circular sort of feeling. Okay, I can like a total height. I can change it to be higher or lower. Right now it's just the 2.4. That's just the same height as the wall. Okay, that's good. rectangular base. Okay, so we can change the base. We can change the X and Y. Okay, just to make it 0.6, 0.6, just bigger. And the rectangular top 0.6, 0.6. Of course, you can change the height to get more like a height here. And I think I am going to move myself a little bit, maybe to here. Okay, so you guys can see it more clearly. Let me and include a circular base. Okay, so you can add that. You got another circular base here. You can increase the radius, okay, or decrease the radius. Doesn't really matter. 0.05. Okay, you can do something like this. We can add a circular top just to make it more, varied. You can add a top arch. Is one of my favorite part. You add this, you can get a Roman sort of style shape. It looks so good. Okay, you can change the ratio, right? You got 1 for default thickness. Okay, so thickness just at the top here. You can change the thickness. You got a really big arch, so you can sort of treat this as a bridge. You can do that. Yes, you can do that. Absolutely. So right now, let's just make it like a smaller, really small, something like that. Okay, and of course you can change the gap and change the move. Okay, just to move it backwards or forwards. Okay, and we can create an array of elements. By the way, if you do this, a right side is just automatically add a modifier. So there's nothing wrong with using this, because everything is just a bunch of combination of a modifier, of a texture, of a material, all that. Okay, so if you add an array of it will automatically got like an array of 3, count of 3, and of course we can even add a Y array. Okay, so you got like a lot of array here, but right now Y array, let's just stick to 1. But normally we would just add an X array. You do that, you duplicate, you can add a mirror modifier, like adding multiple area. Okay, right now if you look at here, also there is array modifier. So if the left side is more like an initializer. Okay, so if it's gone, you want to fine tune it, you go to the modifier tab. You can also change it. Okay, create a cycle material. You can do that. You can ignore it, and normally just unclick this because I don't think I need it. At the y-axis, while you are doing this y-axis thing, okay, normally you can add in some sort of offset. Right now it's just have a modifier here. So let's just go to 0. Y-axis needed to add some sort of like offset. Right now you can't add that much of offset, so yeah, I think like the top will be here. Yeah, so I can't move my mouse like off the screen, something like that. Yeah, so you can do that, and then you can like duplicate this. But the top arch, I don't know what heck is going on, but it don't seem to have the same effect. Okay, so yeah, so normally don't do this. Just finish 1 and then duplicate or add mirror modifier. So you got a center and you can mirror the right side. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it about the column. So yeah, once you are satisfied with it, of course you can change that to rectangular, something like that. Right now let's just use circular. I love this feeling. And once you are finished, you just click anywhere else and done. Yeah, it's set. And the house is definitely not good enough. So what I'm going to do is to get this arch shape ready. So not this. So it must be here. Okay, you can get some sort of an arch shape. Let's go to the front. I'd change the whole wall height up a little bit. Okay, maybe something like this. And then you can have some sort of an arch here. And the width, I think I can increase this as well. And maybe just move the whole object to x-axis left a little bit. Okay, because there's sort of anchor at the left. You only can like change to here. Okay, maybe something like this, and so it will be like 10.5. Okay, and then this should be minus 10.5. Okay, so get some sort of like a Roman structure sort of thing. And of course you can do the same thing, same arch, like 0.38. so you can just go to here, advanced, and 1.38, so you get like a same structure, and you can just something like this. And of course you can add a wall over, you can add a material, you can you know, add a roof, add a roof. Okay, you can of course click the roof, and then you can add it. Okay, so right now the roof is I think is here. Okay, it's like a clay sort of a roof. You can change the model, okay, into something like this, something like this. Yeah, you got idea. You got idea. Yeah, this is like a snowy sort of a roof. You can do something like this. Go to, you know, the side view, and just to grab it up. Okay, and things will be like angled. You can go to front view, just to rotate it, and yeah, approximately like this, and then you can, you know, scale it up, or maybe use like an array modifier to quickly cover this. Okay, it doesn't really matter that much because it's just the same old stuff. You can do something like this. Since this video is about column, so I think that's already pretty much enough about column. And by the way, recently I'm a great fan of grease pencil. So what I'm going to do, every time I just add a grease pencil. But right now I think I need to add some sort of a light to here. So where's the lighting here? Okay, let me just put it here, rotate it a little bit, and make the light a little bit stronger, maybe just 10. And maybe I need to grab it to more front, but rotate it a little bit. Okay, so we got a nice environment here. You can use EV or cycle. That really depends on your style. But my style is the kind of exploration with a grease pencil. So every time I want to add something, I add a grease pencil. I love this grease pencil. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to make the camera to go to the front and look at the structure of its magnificence. Okay, yeah, pretty good. I haven't covered this yet, but yeah, it's just let's just can I just get away with this by changing the angle, maybe lower, just a lower a little bit. Okay, so I can get away with this as well as the ground. Perfect. And then you can change the line art. By the way, I think some of the angle here haven't been shown, so you can just click the line art, go to this modifier. You can adjust the thickness, by the way, and you can change opacity, all that. You can go to the edges, increase all that, so all the detail will be shown, and you can change the material or the lighting control, cast control, all that, as long as you want to make it more complex. Okay, so you got like a Roman sort of base mesh, and you can like render this. Okay, you can render this, and yeah, so like a cycle. Let's go to EV. Okay, and then you can render this, and then you can use this as a background, like export this to you know, maybe like Clip Studio Paint or something like that, and you got a background of a Roman setting. Okay, Roman text architecture. I know this is technically not good enough, but I just want to show you how quickly you can use this to generate that without using, you know, rulers and pen to manually draw it. It can save you guys a lot of time. Okay, so yeah, thanks so much. Next video we're going to continue. Don't forget, subscribe. like my video. Okay, I spent huge amount of time making this video. Please like it. Okay, it's least you can do. Come on, like it. It's just one click away. Okay, bye.